Hey, what's up? Mr. Hustle here. Uber Eats just started offering new quests to drivers. So if you drive for Uber Eats, you'll want to know exactly how they work, what are the requirements, and are they actually worth it. To be honest, I've seen some drivers are already shaking their heads at this update because of the small bonus amounts and the requirements needed to earn the bonuses. I took a look on Reddit. I'll go over some posts I've seen. We'll start off here with the Reddit user IcyYear3775 posted not a great start. He took the quest 100 trips and he had 4 declines by the time he did his first delivery. And then new user error617 responded at 4:03 a.m. I was at 8 declines or rejects. He chose the 10 trips quest. Looks like he did 3 orders and declined over 50. Alright, also, Store Frequent 3245 said, I refuse to take one of those quests. Appropriate Eagle 5483 responded, I just ignore them. Cold Jess said, I picked the 10 because maybe I'll have a short string where I get lucky with decent orders. Katie Crockett's responded saying, for 100 rides, you're only getting $124. It's $174 here. So it looks like there's different quests for different drivers depending on the area you work in. Former Bathroom 9687 responded, I'm not even bothering with this SHI. I'm gonna miss the old quests that used to net me like an extra 100 a week, mostly from the weekends. Hopefully they'll still have the old quests also. Those actually weren't too bad, but now they're trying to incorporate acceptance rate into these bonuses. And lastly, Delivery Courier responded, in my opinion, offers and quests like that are an indication that the tier system is not working as well as they hoped. That's good news. Continue to resist the tiers and do not chase this quest. High AR benefits Uber, not you. Crash the system. That's a good point. These quests could be an indication the tier systems haven't gotten enough drivers to raise their acceptance rate. So I do like how they said high acceptance rate benefits Uber, not you. I agree with that. So now that we went over how the community feels about this topic, how do I feel about this update? All these quest options had one thing in common. You have to keep your acceptance rate around 60% and complete a certain amount of orders in order to achieve a bonus of around $1.50 per order. So with that little bit of information, I thought to myself, if a driver normally accepts less than 60% of orders, then this might not be profitable for them. Personally, I accept 8% of orders, and this is where I fear some drivers may be affected in a negative way. Yeah, you have the possibility of making $1.50 extra per order, but personally, I make about $10 per order. I'll put some proof on the screen. So if I have to take orders that average out to $8 per order to achieve a 60% acceptance rate, then I'll actually end up making 50 cents less per order doing this quest. That would make it a trap, not a bonus. Over the years, Uber Eats has lowered driver pay multiple times. When I first started, the base pay was $3 per order and $2 per add-on. It's currently down to $2 per order and $1.50 per add-on for that same base pay. Now we do have to consider the fact that they have to be profitable in their business, but there's a fine line between being profitable and being greedy. Some drivers may end up making less for their time chasing these quests without even realizing it. I also want to remind drivers to monitor things closely to make sure you're making the most for your time. Personally, I went with the easiest quest because, like the Reddit user said, maybe I'll get lucky and get 10 decent orders in a row during my shift. The next day, once it was time to work, I didn't even log into Uber Eats because I figured the quality of offers would be worse than normal. I ended up doing Shipt instead because they offered me a bonus that paid $5.50 extra per order, way more than Uber Eats $1.50 per order. So what are the true intentions of these quests? I'm under the impression that this might have been sent out in order for Uber Eats to try to decrease the amount of data they go through when sending out orders to drivers. It seems Uber Eats lowered the base pay so much that they're at the point where they can't continue to lower it to increase their profit margins. Again, I chose the lowest paying quest because it was the easiest, and so I could test things out. I have all week, so I could do it another day after I get the Shipt bonus. The quest I chose is to complete 10 orders without declining 6 or more. I'll double check that, put it on the screen, and if so, I'll get an extra $15 or $16. On the surface, it seems great, but you have to understand that a lot of these Uber Eats orders that are offered to us are simply not profitable or worth accepting. I would say more than 50% of the offers are not worth it, at least in my area. So I would have to take offers that are not worth it in order to achieve this bonus, in my opinion. So please be careful. Please evaluate things before you start any quest, because you don't want to be halfway through the quest and feel like you have to finish it. Even if you're only getting orders for $2 or $4 per drop off, you don't want to be stuck accepting those. Alright, if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like. Tell me what you guys think about this update in the comments below. And please consider subscribing to support the channel. Good luck out there. Let's try to make $2 per mile in 2026. See you all in the next one. Peace out, hustlers.